Alright, so moving on, we are going to focus a little bit on this part here between bar 9 and bar 17. And, well, actually, I want to loop it, so I'm setting the locators around this area. And actually, there's a nice new feature in Ableton 10. If I select this clip, for example, and I want to optimize the screen right now, I can hit Z. And it will show up and stretch over my screen. And if I hit Shift Z, I'm going back to the view I was in before. And if I hit it one more time, it will also close everything and get an overview of the project. But I don't want to do that right now because we want to work a little bit in this view. And let's take off this plug sound here and move it to the back. Play it. Actually, I want to change the automation of this pad. So I'm selecting this area and now I'm hitting delete. We kind of delete all the automation information between these two nodes, and I'm putting this one up. And now I want to edit this area, get these down. Okay, let's stay around 3.5 kilohertz and take it down right in the middle. Actually, we can select all of this and take it a little further up. So wait until both lines are showing blue and then move up your mouse to, let's say, 4. So we have this nice loop where we're going down, coming back, and let's take a look at our drums again. Take this shaker loop and place it here as well. And open it up. A bit more quiet. I'm keeping it at -28 for now. And let's say I want to enter a bit more space in front. I know I want to have an intro part here somehow, but I think I need more bars. Now, if we right click into this area, we have cut time, duplicate time, delete time, but we want to insert time. So we are going to select this area, 8 bars, and we're going to hit Command I. And we just insert new time into this area. Very nice feature. And now I'm going to drag my pad into the front part here, and let's just assume we want to start just playing this pad in this area and opening up the filter all the way up. So from down here somewhere. Okay, so this is a track where we don't have too many elements and we can actually fill it up nicely with a simple trick, which is adding a bit of noise into parts like this one, for example. So I'm going to our course files, samples, and we have this little noise recorded wave file. Now, do you really want to use this here? Yes, let's give it a try. And I'm going to create a new audio track. It's a wave file. And place it on there and drag it longer and bring the gain down immediately because it even looks loud. So I'm just taking it down -26 immediately. Will give us a bit more analog organic feeling here, but we need to edit it with some audio effects, EQ8, cut off low frequencies. keep on playing it, we also need a little bit of sidechain compression just to be sure. So my favorites, compressor sidechain, we already know this one, and pick up from our kick for now and close it. And this is still too loud, so I'm bringing it down even further. It's more a feeling. It's not really that we want to hear a lot of this. It should just be in there so we can feel it somehow. Maybe we can do a little more, but this is a nice trick if you have a track and you don't have too many elements, but you want to make sure it sounds, you know, organic and kind of filled up. Look for some noise, or maybe record a public train station or something, put it into the back and see how it works with your track. And now for this main part here, we are going to want to emphasize a little bit on the first hits. So we are going to put in some white noise. So a bit more noise, but in a different way. And we are also going to treat it differently. Create a new MIDI track and color it white because we're going to enter white noise. White noise. New simpler device, and this is a white noise sample. This one is really loud as well, so I'm bringing it down immediately. And also I want to loop this section. It should loop over and over again. And if I quickly play it, no, I need to activate this one to hit a key on my keyboard. So this is our sound right now. Audio effects, EQ8. So this is way too much. I'm bringing this up here. I'm really just interested in this upper area here. Say everything above 5.5K. And we also need a sidechain on that one as well. Sidechain compressor, audio from the kick. And we are creating a MIDI clip right here. Right click, insert MIDI clip, and double click Z3 long note all the way to the end and close it. Rename this one to white noise. A bit up, and now I want to automate the gain of this white noise, and there are different ways of doing this. We have a gain knob here, we have a volume knob here, but we are going to use a utility for this purpose. Audio effects, utility, and this one is a nice little tool, and it also has a nice gain adjustment knob here. Now if you're wondering why am I not taking this mixer fader here to adjust the volume, I could also select this one, mixer, track volume, and basically paint an automation into this area where we are going from top to bottom or something. Now, this could be done. The problem is later in the mixing stage, we might have the feeling that this white noise is a bit too loud or too quiet, and we want to, adjust it accordingly to all the other elements. And then it's really nice to go into your mixer section here and have all of your faders available without any fixed automated values. So I'm going back because if I want to change it now, if I'm changing the values here, what happens is we're going to deactivate this automation. So take a look at this. It's grayed out now. We're not following this rule anymore. And actually, if I want to go back into applying my automation after changing some values, I just click on this re-enable automation knob up here, and it shows up again. So we do want to use this sort of automation, but we don't really want to use it here on the fader. So what I'm going to do is right click, show automation. Obviously we're doing that already, and now I'm selecting this area, and I can make sure I'm right clicking into the bottom area here, and I can cut it. And now I can click on this output utility gain knob, have this automation setup here, click into this area, right click and paste it. So this is how you can easily also copy automations. And we're going to bring it up to 0, 0 to minus infinity. Maybe even slower. So we might want to change this one into something more like this. Well, just a little more or less like this. So this way we are supporting this pattern of, emphasizing towards the end of the pattern and towards the beginning and moving in sort of audio waves through our arrangement. I'm going to make this one a bit shorter here and also making sure we end up more or less on the same values here. If I hold shift, it's going to be easier to adjust to small changes. Hold on. All right. So let's go up and up and up and up. And we want to enter 0 decibels here. Okay, so this is our white noise. I'm going to bring it down a little now. And also I want pumping a bit more, so I'm bringing down the threshold of our sidechain compressor a bit more to around 32. And quickly soloing the sound again to show another little trick here. I actually bring it back up to minus 17. It's very centered right now, and we can open up the sound a little bit by taking a delay effect, simple delay. And now we are switching sync to time for left delay and right delay, and we're setting this one to 1 millisecond and we're setting this one to 15 milliseconds, and we're opening it up all the way. If you're in headphones, you will notice the stereo effect right away. Off and on. So this is a pretty cool effect called the Haas effect, and you can apply it on any type of recording. For example, also on vocals. Alright, so moving on to the next step.